Hello again, everyone. As usual, I'm Buff Button. Today we are back with another episode on the Mindcrack server. Now, it's been quite a long time since the last video. The last one I did was with Scubble and Inslon fighting the Withers, trying to see if we could prank everyone by killing named Withers. But unfortunately, that idea did not pan out. Um, a lot has happened since that video, and a lot is going to happen in this video. So real quick, just to get just to name the white elephant in the room, I am currently at the mega sheep farm made by Fel Umbra, because I need a lot of wool for a project I'm working on. So yeah, in fact, actually, here let's show that. So right here, I need all of these chests full of black wool for a map I'm working on. Currently, I have all those chests. Although I probably could get another chest full now if I had to guess. Yeah, nice. How far? Okay, it doesn't go too far. Yeah, no, this farm is very efficient though. Like, I am genuinely surprised at how well it's made. Like, Fel Umbra is a complete genius. Not gonna lie. But anyway, I'm not sure how long this episode is going to be. I'm hoping I can make this whole episode now because nobody's on the server, and that is the perfect time for me to do this. I have a server-wide prank that I want to pull on everyone. Unfortunately, it's not very... Oh, frick, I forgot about phantoms. It's not very quick to do, and I don't have much time. I have about 4 hours to work on this, and by my calculations, it'll take just over 4 hours to do. So, yeah, that's a bit interesting. Alright, there we go. Okay. Alright, yeah, I've been waiting, I've been AFK in this, sheep farm for the past 2 days now, basically. Just trying to get this, wool, so... Yeah, but now I have, a little bit of free time that I want to try and pull this prank off on. There we go. Okay, so let's come over to my ender chest here. I have been saving up materials for this prank for a long time. Okay, so we need this one for sure. You know what? Let's just do this. Okay. I need to get rid of any extra materials I'm not going to use. I do actually need those, though. Let's see. I don't think I'm going to need that. I'm going to keep that just in case. I'm going to keep those. I'm going to keep those. Let's see if I have more fireworks. I do not. Okay, so we're going to have to use those sparingly. Alright. I think that's probably it. Let's get that one, 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 and that one. I'm not going to look at that last one there because that's actually for another prank idea I have. So we have a lot of traveling to do. So I might as well explain everything that's going on while we travel. So since the last time I recorded, if you guys don't follow me or the, well, I mean, if you don't follow me, then why are you watching this video? But if you guys don't follow the Mindcrack server, about a month or two ago, a war broke out on the server. To Patronville. Oh, here we go. This is where I'm going. A war broke out on the server between Doll, Dantil, and Good. So what happened is Doll pranked Good with some bamboo, and Good decided to retaliate by creating the Panda Army. Since, you know, the pandas eat the bamboo and all that. So, Good decided to create the Panda Army in order to combat the bamboo. And then, in fact, actually, while we're here, then the Bamboo Army decided to retaliate, or then Doll decided to retaliate by creating the Bamboo Army. And him and his followers did this to Good. It's pretty interesting. This is Good's base. He no longer uses it. I have been in the process of loading pandas in here forever now. Although, it looks like It looks like he has been here recently. Or someone has been here recently because there's bamboo and stuff. Interesting. Anyway, um, I didn't want to join the bamboo army or the panda army, so I decided to start my own. I have decided to start the Chaos faction on the server. I wonder if I can get this boat out of here, because we're going to need a boat. And the armies have set up their HQs thousands of blocks away from spawn here. And that's where we are going to go first. I'm going to set up my prank over there. There we go. Thank you for that. There's a quick travel path right down here, so I can take this. If I can place a boat, there we go. But the armies have set up their HQs down this direction, including the Chaos HQ. Unfortunately, the Chaos HQ is not exactly finished yet. I've been way too busy working on other stuff. So, primarily, I've been way too busy working on pranks. Getting the idea, getting the supplies, all that kind of stuff ready. So, let's head over there, and I will give you guys a mini tour, as well as show you guys what I'm going to be doing. I'm genuinely surprised that nobody's on the server, because this could not have gone better for us. If anyone does get on the server, I have been AFK for the past 2 days, basically, so they'll probably think I'm just AFK, so I'm just going to not respond. Alright, so this is the Panda base. Unfortunately, everything here is actually claimed by Good, so I cannot do anything in the base at all. But I do have a plan to combat that. So first things first, where's the shulker I need? It is right here. Okay. So actually, before I explain what's going on, let me show you the Chaos base. Right over there. It's about half done. Oh dear. Well, the outside anyway is about half done. And I might have some rockets over here I can pick up as well. So that's helpful. Alright, so let's head over here. I'm actually really happy with this. I started making it with the design I had in mind, but then Computer decided to help me out because he's really good at designing. So yeah, it actually looks kind of good so far. But anyway, oh, also, here are the Bamboo Army map and banner, and then the Panda Army map and banner. So I'm actually currently working on a Chaos map. That way I can have my own little logo. So as you can see, there's nothing too good on the inside here yet. But what happened was Good came into my base, into the HQ here, stole my eggs I had in one of these chests, and decided to throw them all around, just because. So I have decided to prank him and everyone else back. I came up with a design of an automatic egg launching system, basically. And it works very well. I've tested it, and it works very well. So yeah. So let's get stone, glass. You know what? Yeah, I can basically carry all that. What can I not carry? Let's see. I do need a stick. Let's put a thing of glass back. Well, no, two. Because I do need a stick. And I do need the shulker box. Okay, there we go. Now, if my math is correct, I did already calculate all of the amounts and everything that we need. If not, I think I did get a little bit extra of everything. So, yeah. But basically, the way that everything is claimed makes it very difficult for me to actually do anything at this base. Okay, so no one claimed any of these blocks. So I did tests, and it seems like dispensers launch around 75 blocks at the most, away from, where they launch, I guess. Okay. This block has been claimed by Good. Okay, so the edge of his area is right here. So basically, what we are going to do is we want to build a scaffolding all the way up into the top of the world. That way, it'll be very difficult for anyone to actually see what we're doing. So let's do this. And I don't have enough scaffolding. I just realized. The rest of it's in my shulker box. Oh well, that's why I brought enough. But basically, if the launcher is at the top of the world, it will be able to launch around 75 blocks or so, and then it'll stop. So I want to try and load. Actually, now that I think of it, this might even be too close. I didn't even think of that. All right, so let's wait for this to come down. There we go. Wait, that's not all of it. That's not all of it. Where's the rest of it? There it is. Okay. So we need to count this out first. So I want this to be, I want the chickens to launch basically right into the middle of their area. That might be a problem, because the chickens might end up falling onto it. Oh well. So if I launch them to like right around here maybe. So what block is this? So we need, let me pull out my calculator. Also, for the record, I am recording this very early in the morning, so my apologies if I sound kind of tired. Okay, so we need 12,666 plus 75. Okay, so we need to be about 12,741 on, let's see, 3,514. 3,514. Okay. So that's right here. And then 741. Okay, so we still got a bit to go. Yeah, so that would have way overshot it if I would have put it just right at the edge there. Alright, so 41 is right here. And it's not even like a perfect measurement, what I'm doing here. It is kind of a, oh, also I do want to throw my wings on, just in case I do end up falling. This isn't a exact measurement. It is a average, sort of. Like, the eggs will launch kind of, oh, whoops, in a little area around, so it should be good. But the way that this prank works is it has a full mob cramming limit, whatever, of chickens in a very confined space. And they will all lay eggs into a hopper. Hopper will put it into a dispenser, which will then automatically launch the eggs. There we go. And then as it launches the eggs, crud, lost my train of thought. As it launches the eggs, there will be the obvious rare chance for that egg to hatch chicken. Now, the way this prank is going to work... Why are there so many pandas outside? That's weird. The way this prank works is it'll randomly spawn baby chickens constantly, only while people are in the area, though. So it's kind of like a ticking time bomb, which is beautiful. So basically, as people are in the area, more and more chickens are going to be thrown out. People, at first, probably won't realize what's going on. And they'll just think, okay, someone just threw a chicken egg around here, or bred chickens, whatnot. But then more and more chickens will start to accumulate, and they'll be like, okay, what is going on here? There's so many chickens. I don't know what's going on, type thing. That's what I hope will happen anyway. So I'm really excited. And I have gotten enough materials here to hopefully, actually not even hopefully, to be able to build 4 of these at each location that I was planning on. Okay, so let's start by doing that. And then, actually, I can do this now. Okay. So let's do that. Okay. And then boom, 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 boom. Okay, and then the dispenser we need. Let's also do that. Let's see, the dispenser is going to need to be right below that. So let's put another glass. And then put the dispenser. I need to branch out. Okay. Dispenser is going to be that way. There we go. And then we need the hopper above that. Now, I am just building this first one on camera with you guys. That way you guys can see how the whole thing is built. There we go. In case you guys want to do something similar. Or if you guys just want to use this design for whatever. Because it is actually a pretty good design just in general. Okay. So I need to put those back. There we go. Actually, I can do this, couldn't I? Okay. Okay, there we go. Then put this back down. Okay. And then... can I do this? How does scaffolds work? I don't know how. Oh wait, there's another glass block. There's another one. Thank you. Okay, so that's that. I suppose, can't you can do something like that. Okay. So now what we gotta do is we gotta set up the system behind it. So what we gotta do is, oh, you can shift on these. That's good. Okay, so now what we gotta do is set up this, which is 1, 2, 3, and it comes down by 1. Oh wait, no, it doesn't. Not yet. Nope, I'm wrong. So it goes over 1, 2, 3, and now it comes down by 1 at the dispenser here. And then it also needs a target block right there. No, not right there. Right there. Okay. So that's good. Okay. So now what we gotta do is set up the comparator right here. There we go. Set up the repeater. This is a pretty average clock. I'm sure I am not the one that came up with this idea. I'm sure it's existed far before I, decided on this. So don't give me credit for it. But it's a very simple design. So now, I can't do that. I suppose. Well, no, I don't want to shed light. I want to try and keep the profile as small as possible. That way people down below won't be able to see it as much as possible. So, yeah. But anyway, what we gotta do now is get a couple more scaffolding, I guess. There we go. That way we can get up top. Alright. And, oh, did not mean to do that. Okay, so now we need to... Can I not? Okay. That was weird. I don't know why I couldn't get out of there. I suppose I need to... what? You can't place scaffolding on this? That's new. Okay, whatever. Okay. We just lost that hopper. Great. Okay, I need to get that. I think I just saw it. There it is. There we go. Because I do not have spares, unfortunately. Not have the hoppers anyway. Okay, so I need to make my way up top here. Yeah, I guess I'll just cut until I get back up. Alright, so we're back up now. Apparently Grim wanted to chime in. Okay, so now that we're up here, what we gotta do now is... oh, crud. Throw everything back into our shulker. Everything that we don't need right now. You know what? I'll just do it like this. Okay. And I'll keep the torch there. Why not? And then, what we gotta do is... eggs. Okay, actually, yeah, that's fine. So I wanted to throw basically half of shulker of eggs into each one just to make sure that the mob cramming limit was reached with the chickens. So I'm really hoping it will be reached with the one full shulker I have. And this is basically the whole prank, honestly. Now, I'm not going to do this for the entire video because I know this one already took quite a while to do. What I'm going to do is I'm basically just going to set them all up on my own. Maybe make a montage, maybe just like well, I probably will do a montage. I don't know, something like that. But whenever we do get to a new area, like for example, when we start doing the bamboo base, which is actually just like right over there, honestly, um, then I'll show you guys a very quick tour of where we are pranking, and then do it. So yeah, I'm not sure if this is reaching the limit or not, unfortunately. Because we have 24 of these contraptions planned out, so I figured I would bring 12 shulkers full of eggs, which would cover most of it. Oh yeah, it looks like 25 right here. Isn't the limit less than 25? Oh, whatever. I think we're good. Okay, so let's break this. Let's break that. Okay. And then, there we go. Now we are going to want to go down below. And that is exactly why I got my wings, because I kind of expected me to mess up like that. Okay. And now all we gotta do is break the scaffolding and we're good. Ow. Okay. Also, for the record, while all this is falling, there is a glitch on the server that causes player drops to not always drop on death properly. So I did actually lose an entire set of armor and all that at one point. So real quick before we continue, actually, yeah, I'm just gonna do this again. Let me get those. Okay. Before we continue, I do want to quickly showcase my armor, just in case it happens again. That way I can remake it all. So yeah, this is what I got going on. Okay. I was able to remake my armor last time with last episode that I put out, because I was able to go back through, check my armor there, and then remake it all properly. So that's really helpful. Okay, so that contraption is now done, and you can barely even see it up there, which is the plan. Like, you can only barely see it because of the sun. If you look up there now, you can see that there is something up there, but how many people are going to stare up at the sky for long enough to notice that? That's the thing. So now we are going to go back to around where we want all the chickens to start spreading from. F3. This time we're going up, so it's negative. Oh, no. Negative 3515. Minus 75. Okay. Then it's 12667, give or take. Okay, so 3440. 3440. Roughly. Alright. Wait. Wait, what? Hold up, that's not right. That's not right. Wait, what? I did negative, though. How did it come out positive? Alright, let's go back and redo the math. Okay, so right about here-ish, again, give or take. So negative... There we go, negative 3515 minus 75. Okay, so 3590. That's the number we're looking for. Okay. And that would be right here. Alright, so... Okay. I accidentally pressed the wrong button. So I will start building this one, and luckily enough, it's not within Good's claimed area, so we are good. So I will build this, get it all going, and I think I'll continue with the other three on my own, this one and the other two, rather. And I guess I'll see you guys once we're back and ready to check out the panda area. So, see you guys then. Alright, so I built the second one over there, and I realized I actually forgot signs to mark who did this prank. So the way we're gonna mark it, so I wanted to have my map logo to mark it, but unfortunately that is gonna take a lot more time to do. So I think all that we're gonna do is chaos will rain. Yes. That is what I will, oh dear, do. So yeah, chaos will rain. I like it. I really like it. And chaos will rain. Can I can't do the whole thing. That's dumb. Oh well. I could just type it out every time, I guess. Okay, so that's 2 done. I will continue with the next couple. Alright, so I'm about to set up the last machine for the panda base. But while we're doing that, I figured I would show off the bamboo base. This is what they've got going on here. Let's see, the last one needs to actually go a little further over this way still. Carefully, I just died, so I don't want to die again. Actually, right here is where the last one needs to go. So once we get higher, we should actually be able to see the next base that we're going towards. At least parts of it, anyway. There we go. I'm starting to think I might need some more scaffolding, honestly, because I only brought 4 stacks, and that's not that much. For some of the other places that are, like, for example, around the ocean and all that, I'm not sure if it's going to be enough, really. Okay. Anyway, as we start going up, we should be able to see more and more of the bamboo army's base. Once we get closer, and, you know, start doing all their stuff, we can get a little minor tour going on, so, yeah. It looks like the render distance isn't going to allow us to see most of it, so we'll have to wait. So I will see you guys once we get over there. Alrighty, so the last one is now set up. You can't see that one because it's so far away, but all 4 of them are here. So let's head over to the bamboo area. So the Panda Army has set up this convoluted rail system to transport pandas from their area over into the bamboo area, which actually looks really nice and zen if you ask me. Minus the panda taking a dump on top of the pagoda. I think that's what that thing is called anyway. I might be wrong. Anyway, so they have this rail line here, which this should be on. Sending pandas down here, activating this activator rail to take them off of the rail, put them onto here, and then this will push them off. Let's see. Yeah, it'll actually launch them off down into the water. And as you can see, there's a lot of rails down there. Actually, why are there rails? Interesting. Anyway, and then it's supposed to send all the rails back, but I guess something's broken. But anyway, yeah. So this is the bamboo army's base. They have this pagoda. They have border patrol. They have another pagoda thing, sort of tower. It's a really nice zen place, if you ask me. Now, where is the main area that we want to drop these chickens? That's what we need to figure out. I'm kind of thinking like maybe right on top of this tree, and then just like in the four directions from here. That might actually be good. Actually, yeah. Let me write down this coordinate so I don't have to keep coming back to it, and then I'll just do it that way. Okay, so we need 12, 6, 5, 9, 3, 3, 0, 3. There we go. Okay, so I will use those coordinates. Oh, sounds like that guy turned into a drowned. Maybe? Oh, there he is. Okay, so I will start building these things now. The panda might get in the way of this direction, though. Maybe not. I don't know. Anyway, so I will build all these things now, and once we're done with that, then we will continue on our way to our next area. So I'll see you guys then. Alrighty, and just like that, that is the final contraption for the bamboo armies area. And I just lost that into the hopper. How did that even happen? Well, okay, so we know it works. Not the first time that happened. I just need to go down and try and find the glass, because I did not bring enough for extras. Because I did not plan ahead. Okay. So there it is. I was gonna say it should be right around here. Hey, I remember this spot. I died here. I died here and Good saved all my stuff. And I am repaying him by pranking him. Yep, sounds legit. Alright, so let's stash that. Alright, so that is 2 of the 6 areas that I have planned. There we go. Okay. I want to make sure I get all my stuff back, though. There's some. I should have roughly 4 stacks. Do I have any in here? I have 1 stack in there. Okay, so I have everything I need. Good. Alright, so we're done with this whole area here. So we can head on to our next area, which is actually the, I'm a horrible person for doing this, but we are going to be heading to the charity monument. Yes, you heard that right. I am going to be pranking a charity monument with chickens. I am a horrible person, I know. Okay, so the easiest way to do that is to come back here and take the ice road once again. So let's get that boat back. Oh, put that back. Okay. There we go. So, to get to the charity monument, we first have to go back to that intersection that we first got here at. Eventually. Okay. Okay. And let's head back. And I don't think Comp there suspected anything, so I think we're good. And if he did, then he's a really good team player, or maybe not a team player. He's good at playing along. That's what I meant. Because he didn't seem like he knew what was going on at all, so I'm grateful for that. Ouch. Okay, so we got that. Stash that in here. Okay. Also, if there's a ender chest nearby, which there is, nice. I want to stash a couple of these chests, because those ones are empty and it'll clear up some inventory. Alright, so to get to the monument, we have to travel down here. It shouldn't be too far. I remember coming this direction once before. Here it is. The Mindcrack Marathon Monument. I can't believe I'm doing this. I'll be able to give you guys a little bit of a, okay, it's still farther, a little bit of a tour of the monument at least. So that's nice. Obviously, if you guys don't watch any other videos anyway, because I'm sure if you guys watch other people's videos, they've probably already shown off the monument. Alrighty. Now this place is fantastic. Some people are way too creative for their own good. And it is just baffling. Oh, that's nifty. There's even the Mindcrack logo on the ground. Oh. Oh, it's the actual monument logo, the one with the wings and the halo. I love that. That wasn't here the last time. Brought to you by the efforts of Taseja Games and Sakana. Nice. Sakana is such a nice person. I wonder if I can try and get a video recorded with her at some point. Anyway, so the inside of the monument here is little builds about all the people who have shown up in multiple... oh, they did not. They did. Someone actually gave him the horse and the golden apple. Oh my god. Anyone who's shown up in, I believe it was 2 or more of the charity live streams, is shown in here. And each one has a little character made for them. And it's just going around in some order. I don't know the exact order it's all going around in, though. And then the King of the Ladder pillar here. Let's see. The King of the Ladder Tower features 1 gold block for every $10,000 Mindcrack has raised for charity during their marathons. So that is a massive thing right there. So for this one, I think we're going to do something a little bit differently. I'm going to have one of the chicken launchers kind of launched to like right over here. Maybe like, how far out from here? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so I'm going to put like one over there from this area. And then let's do the same over here. So let's start at the edge and then come 10 out. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, oh crud, hold on a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so here's this one. And I think the other 2 we're just going to launch directly at the King of the Ladder Tower, which I think it might actually be easier to build the scaffolding at the top of the tower and then just continue from there, just outward, 75 blocks each. Yeah, that's probably the easiest way. So yeah, basically what I'm going to do is from that point, then 75 blocks, that point 75 blocks, and then the tower 75 blocks on each side. So once again, I will do all that, and I will be back as soon as we are ready to continue. Alrighty, so once again, all 4 contraptions are done, and we are ready to move on to the next place. And looking at the map, I've realized that the next place is actually going to be a little smaller than we wanted. I'm just going to make it hold 2 of these contraptions because it is a smaller place. But I do want to prank it still, so I figured I would do something. So let's get down and get our stuff back. Unfortunately, I was not able to build the scaffolding on top of the tower here because the tower is claimed. So, yeah, that happened. So let's come down here. And unfortunately, a few chickens did actually escape, so whatever. What? Now I'm confused. Apparently there is a boss bar at PV. I forgot my thing up there. I forgot my thing. That's nice. Alright, let's kill this skelly so I can get those and then go back up. Okay, so we got those. Oh dear. Actually, is this all of them? That's all of them. Okay. So I need to go back up there and get my shulker box back, so I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back up. I really wish I didn't forget this. There we go. Okay. But now we are officially halfway done with our prank adventure here. Out of 6, we have 3 done. I hope none of those land on the tree. Oh, that's not good. Okay. Also, I'm gonna try and find another ender chest. It shouldn't be too hard to find. I would imagine people left one of them around here somewhere. There we go. All right. Bloop. Bloop. Okay. So we need to get back up here. And luckily enough, it seems like they have provided ladders specifically for this. Nice. I love that. These people are so thoughtful. And then here I am, just pranking the charity monument. Of all things. I'm a great guy, aren't I? Oh, boy. Alright, so let's come over here. There should be a ender chest nearby. Also, let's sleep real quick. Whoa. I don't know how I got that error, but that was cool. Alright, so let's sleep. There we go. Wanted to get rid of phantoms. Okay, so let's stash these in here now. I think we're good to go then. Yeah, okay. So the next one is actually relatively nearby. So we could probably head over there pretty easily. I think there must be soul soil underneath this block here, because... Oh, no, never mind. I guess I just still kept the speed from before. Okay, so now once we round the corner, we'll basically be there already. Okay. Alright, so this one's going to be a bit interesting. Apple. Apple, if you guys don't know... Hi. Apple is actually Good's daughter. I don't know if she plays on the server too much anymore. Whoa, wait, what? What? Okay, this is new. Anyway, I don't know if she even plays on the server hardly anymore. But just in case she does, I want to launch chickens at her, because I think she would love that. So what we gotta do is find a point that is 75 blocks away from her portal, or her base, or we need to find the nearest area outside the world border here. And what we're going to do is we're just going to put 2 here. And we're going to put them relatively close together. So it should be a bit easier to do. It's nothing much. Maybe like right around here-ish. Okay, so 1411. So 1411 plus 75 comes out to 1486. So 1486 or the nearest point just outside the border. Whichever comes first. Or whichever comes last. It's definitely going to be close. Okay, so it is the nearest point right outside the border then. Right. I can't build here. I wonder if this platform is still, um, taken. Frick. Okay. New plan. Come over here. Okay. I think if I, like, do that and then go... No. That does not work. Okay, so... Ugh. This is annoying. I think I might just have to, build it out to allow it to, go. Ah, dang it. Yeah, it looks like that's probably gonna be what we're gonna have to do then. This is obnoxious. Okay. And then... one more. And then we have to build out this way. Oh. Okay, so this right here is the very outside. So we need to build up from here now. And then do it. So I will be back again. Alrighty, guys. These two are now done. So that's good. And you guys might be wondering why I'm only putting two here. Well, like I said earlier, it is a much smaller area, so I figure, you know, why bother putting a lot extra here? And it's not even easily accessible to put more here, so putting only two here is probably fine. And then there is one other area that I need to put a lot more at. So, yeah, I'm saving the extra two from here that I'm saving. Oh, right. There we go. For that area. So, yeah. Let's get rid of this. Everything should float. There we go. Okay, and here's our good one. Ooh. Hello. You know what? I'll leave them. Leave them. That's kind of why they're here anyway, right? Okay, so they are all falling still. I see some. There we go. Oh, there's some more. What is that sound? I have no idea what that sound is. And it's gone. Okay, weird. We're missing some. There they are. There we go. Okay, so that's that now. Now, the next place is actually so close that we could probably just fly there. So let's do that. It should be just right over here. Oh yeah, here it is. No. Nope, that's not it. Here it is. This is Goodland. The home of minigames. Alright, so I actually have not been here extensively before. So I'm not really sure where the best place to throw these is. Let's fly around a little bit to try and get a lay of the area. There's King of the Ladder. People would see that way too easily, I bet. Okay, yeah, there's not too much to go on here. You know, maybe I think I might just skip this and just go to our last place. Because it doesn't even look like there's too much going on here, really. Okay, so let's go back to the Nether, and let's go to our final place, because, I mean, Goodland really doesn't need much. Okay, there we go. Alright, so let's head in here now, and the last place should be pretty obvious. The only thing I'm worried about is other people being there. So, yeah, that could be problematic. Also, I have noticed that running on ice and jumping is a lot faster than flying, so let's do that instead. Alright. And by saving the stuff from Goodland, that gives us an additional 6 to use at our next place. I don't think I will use that many, but we have them if we need them. There we go. Also, I just realized I misspoke. Running on ice and jumping and hitting your head is faster than soul speed. That's what I meant to say, not flying. It's definitely not faster than flying. And PV. Yeah, this is where we're gonna be. Look at that, there is a thing saying Happy New Year. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so, we have not been here in a while. Wow, it is framey here. Holy Moses. Yeah, I'm getting 20 frames. I'm assuming it's the sugarcane farm I was hearing about. No, it's just because it's so full here. Oh dear. Yeah, I heard that the sugarcane farm here is very laggy. All sugarcane in the chests. Well, that happened. I think I might know the problem here, actually. A lot of people kept saying that this thing was laggy. I think the problem is, it sounds like it's running constantly. Huh, oh well. I'll check that out at some point. So, oh, PV. Problem here is there's a lot going on here, so I'm not sure where the best places to put the to launch the eggs at would be. Okay. Let's see. So I think we should have at least 4 centered around the main portal. Because I'm thinking we can scatter these things, like, all around PV. That's what I'm thinking. So I'm thinking, how many do we have? We have a total of 10 left. I don't know if I want to use all 10 here, though, because that's a little bit excessive, if you ask me. Let's see, so I could do 4 there. That gives us 6 then. I could do maybe like 1 launching near the entrance of the, maybe I'll do 2. I could probably do that. I could probably do 2 launching at the entrance of, the trading hall. I know a lot of people use that. I could probably launch a few at the sheep farm. People would probably, do that a bit often. So I would have 2 left. Where can I launch the last 2? I'm almost thinking maybe I could launch some near Sakana's shop because, you know, I'm like that, but she's too nice. I think we might just be good with the last 2. No, I'll put the last 2 centered on my Abba caving hut. Yes. Okay. So let me get the coordinates for all that stuff, and then I will start setting it all up then. So, yeah. Let's continue the montage. Alright guys, so I've got this basically down to a science at this point, and I can make one of these in like, I don't know, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, something like that. We only got 2 left. Oh boy, I am excited. Now I am running pretty low on time. I got about 15 minutes before I gotta get going here. So, definitely cutting it down to the wire. But yeah, so I don't remember if I said it already. The last segment I actually talked about was like an hour ago, I feel like. But basically, what I had planned is one of these contraptions for each cardinal direction of the portal. Then I got 2 centered on my Abba hut. One down that direction and one down that direction. In fact, that one right there is for my Abba hut. Then I got 2 in front of the trading hall. And I got 2 at the wool, at the free wool. So, yeah. Okay, so what I got going on here is I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 down, place a target, place the stone, and then do the 2x3 back here. There we go. And then I get the redstone stuff. I don't know if you guys saw it. I'm not sure if I put it in the montage or if I cut it out or if I sped it up so fast that, you know, it couldn't even be seen in the montage. But I apparently ran out of redstone. So I apparently miscounted at some point. Now I leave that gap there because when I climb up here, I put one in the middle. I put these around it. And then I break it, which causes it to go down in there. So I pick it out and then I replace the redstone when I'm done. So that's what I've been doing. And whenever I get a chance, I do the chaos will reign. There we go. And capped up like that. And now we're down to 1 shulker box of eggs. Oh, I have been waiting for this. I've been waiting for this so long. Okay. And now we just sit here and throw the eggs. You gotta be careful because sometimes the chickens can... so what would happen is the chickens will hatch and then you'll accidentally throw an egg at the chickens. And sometimes if that, you know, if you get lucky with that, a chicken will hatch on that egg as well, and then that one can escape. So you gotta be a bit more careful. Oh, okay. For a second there, I thought they were actually getting hurt, but I guess that's just me throwing the eggs at them. I guess I never really paid attention to that. Okay. Oh, what the... Okay. So yeah, like I said, I've got this down pretty well here, so I figure we might as well finish the last 2 together here, because I'm pretty pumped here. And if somebody's standing at the portal, just for whatever reason, they should have everything loaded and cause everything to you know, have all the chickens. Oh, there goes one. To grow up and lay eggs all at the same time. So, yeah. Really, the only thing I regret about this is, if someone were to come up here and dismantle one, they'd see all the others, and easily be able to dismantle them as well, but not much I can really do about that, if I'm being honest, so... Alright, then we just fall down, and if we're above water, we can fall in the water, otherwise I just elytra down. And then we break this, and we should have about... a 3 stacks and 43-ish, give or take, when everything falls. So let's just wait for everything to fall. Okay, 3 stacks and 3. Oh, here we go. And 42, okay. Pretty close. So I just posted on the Discord, why is the server dead today? Because nobody is on, and nobody has been on basically all day. Computer and Sean, I don't remember the Roman numerals for his name, but he was on as well. But those were the only 2 people that have been on at all today, other than me. So yeah. fellow decided to reply. This guy wants to eat my butt. Also, I don't remember sleeping lately, so I'm kind of paranoid about phantoms. Okay. But yeah, this is another part of the process. You just gotta keep laying these down. Uh... Oh dear. This is gonna be interesting. Oh, I think I see a bed in the fishing hut. He's probably thinking I'm still AFK at his wool farm. Here we go. And that's probably why he's, and he's probably going to be confused. Let me know once you've done so I can go through the portal. Day. Okay. Go through the portal. What is he testing? What are you testing, dude? I'm really curious. This guy is a freaking genius. Everything he does on this server is genius level everything. It's crazy what he does. Oh, look at that. To see if the flying machine will run if someone shows up in the middle of the day. Ah. So the past couple days he's been making a ice machine, so that's what he's talking about. A massive ice machine, mind you. Looks to be fine. No, like, I think he said the ice machine was something around, 62 by, like, 100 or something like that. I don't know, some weird dimensions. What's up, beef? So yeah, that's what he's testing out. I doubt he's any the wiser about what I'm doing, though. Because I haven't told anyone what I'm doing. I mean, like, a week or so ago, I gave people hints about I needed a lot of chickens and I need a lot of eggs. But, I mean, how could anyone predict this is what I am doing with that? So, I mean, I don't know. By the way, since we are going to be getting close to the end of the video here, I just wanted to say that I do not know when this video is coming out. I'm kind of debating on just throwing it out when I finally get it edited, or if I should wait for people to actually start noticing it before I throw it out, because I don't know how many people are going to watch my video, and I want people to see the prank before seeing the video. So, I don't know, I'm kind of debating about that. Okay, so we need it facing this way, so one. Oh, nope, hold on a sec. Sometimes that happens. You accidentally break too many, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay. And target, there we go. Stone, 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 stone. Get the redstone going, boom. Oh, no. Boom. Okay, get the hopper. Dispenser, glass, redstone, hopper, glass, boom, 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 boom. Yeah, now that I've got this kind of down to a science, it's really easy to do this. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, wait. There we go. He says as he makes a mistake immediately. There we go. And now that our inventory is more empty from not having all the stuff in it. Hey, I can use you still. I can pick all the eggs out for once. And then once this is done, I think I'm just going to go right back to AFKing at the wool farm. So I can get the wool I need for my map. Okay. Oh, well, that happened. See, the thing that I'm doing here is I'm throwing as many eggs in here, well, not as possible, because that's definitely not it. But I'm throwing a bunch of eggs in here to hopefully reach the mob cramming limit. If I'm not reaching the limit, then oh well. If I am, though, the only bad thing that'll happen is chickens will die, and then raw chicken and feathers will be thrown into the dispenser and then thrown on the ground. That's not a big deal. So, yeah. I'm really curious to see who will discover this prank first. Because everyone knows that I am the Chaos Leader. Oh, I also forgot the sign here. Whoops. Everyone knows that I'm the Chaos Leader, so as soon as they see Chaos will reign, they'll know that it's me. So I'm really curious about who's going to find it first and how they're going to, I guess, go about dealing with it. Chaos will reign. There we go. And just like that, the prank is done. And boy, oh boy, I am happy. Alright, so let's come down here because we need to destroy it from the middle of the ocean. There we go. And just let everything float to the top, as long as none of it lands on beef. That could actually be a problem. I'm gonna have to keep an eye out for that, I guess. Oh well. Oh boy, I am excited though. This is a 4-hour video that I'm gonna have to cut down to, at the absolute most, about an hour. But if I can montage this video well enough, I could probably get it down to maybe like half hour, 45 minutes or something like that, maybe. Okay, no, we have, well, we have almost everything. We're missing, what is that? 6. We're missing 6. That's pretty good. Okay. And you can kind of see them, and since we did put so many in PV, it is a bit more apparent that they're here. But I don't think anyone's gonna, notice too much. So, yeah. I think we're gonna be fine. Okay. Also, LabTech ended up making this Ender Porter vault under, well, this was the Unity Circle from when we all started the server. I don't know if you guys remember that, but, like, there was a village over there, and over here we all put flowers in a circle, and this is where we all stood. In fact, I stood, like, right here, basically. Oh, how times have changed. Anyway, he made this Ender Porter vault based on Etho's design, just full of Ender Pearls for people. People can just leave their Ender Pearls. That's not a good sound. Oh, you know what? That's probably the Wither. That's named Happy New Year. Okay. But anyway, he made that Ender Porter vault. That way you could just throw your Ender Pearl in there, and if you need to be transported to PV, someone will be able to just run over here, press a button for you, and teleport you. It is great. Etho is a freaking genius, and LabTech just expanded on that by making it for multiplayer. Well, I mean, I guess he didn't really expand upon it. He made it more tileable? No. I don't know. He included it anyway, so it's really cool. But anyway, if possible, if it's possible to get people's reactions on camera, I will totally do that. Otherwise, this is going to have to be the end for this episode then. If you guys did enjoy, then please leave a like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you, and have a great day then. Goodbye. I would like to give a massive shout out to my first ever Patreon backer, Nancy. I can't even begin to explain how much your support means to me. So thank you. Thank you very, very much. If you'd like to see your name at the end of my videos, just follow the Patreon link in the description below.